Busy day. It's weird. I have days like this sometimes. Came in today, there was one order for one of my products. No big deal. Had 4 of them printed. And then as the day progressed, more and more orders for it came in. I'm completely sold out now of my pre-printed, which is a problem. That is all the PETG I have left. And I'm printing this job here to get shipped out. And I'm going to try to print at least one, just in case I get a sale. Now, I went to Bamboo's website to order more PETG, and typical of them, when I need it, they don't have it. They have it on the spool, but price-wise, to keep profitability where it needs to be, I can't order it on the spool. I need to order refills. They didn't have it. And obviously, with just having that much PETG left, I can't wait until they get it back in stock. Luckily for me, I had done some testing recently, and there was one particular filament that I was pretty happy with after seeing the results, even though it was a little bit more shiny than the Bamboo, but I still loved the way it printed. So I got on Amazon and ordered 4 spools of the Sunlu PETG. I was super happy with it, and in a pinch, Bamboo can't come through. I got to do what I got to do. So Sunlu will be here Tuesday. Today is Friday. No big deal. So yeah, just waiting for this job to finish up. And it looks like we got about 16 minutes left. I have been today actively tearing apart my old MacBook Pro, not my new one. So that's my new MacBook Pro. Over there is my old MacBook Pro. It was the touch strip MacBooks, and if you guys are familiar with those at all, the screen cable would go bad, and the screen would go out. So I went ahead and I had replaced it. It's just been sitting around for, I don't know, probably a year or more, just sitting around with a broken screen. And I had the idea today to just make it a headless MacBook. Like, we're just going to use it for sending print jobs. I'll see if I can connect it to that monitor, but I don't think I can, because I could. I just have to get an adapter from home. That does not have a USB-C, and that is the only outputs on the MacBook is USB-C. But we'll go over here and look, and you can see the screen is gone. It has been removed. And then this is the entirety of now the computer. And you can see we're reinstalling. Unfortunately, by default, it wants to install Monterey. So now after I get it installed, I'm going to have to immediately update it, because it's going to be way behind. But I think we should be able to get it caught up fairly easily, and then we'll be good to go. So I'm probably going to see, I don't like this look right here. I got something missing look. I don't like that. So I think we're going to design something in CAD, like a caddy that this will slide into. And then what it's going to do is it'll tilt the keyboard up just a little bit, but then I'm going to create maybe a storage tray on the top for like my Apple Pencil or something. I don't know. But we'll make it look nice. And then that'll be my little project moving forward for the shop. I do have a PC here. I just don't use it that often. And, as I consider upgrading and adding more machines, I used to work in a server room, right? So I'd come up to the rack, and then you would pull out the keyboard. There's a monitor. There was a computer there in the server rack to do whatever you needed. And I'm thinking about having a go at something similar, where that MacBook with no screen could be right here. There could be a screen back there on the wall, and then I could manage jobs from the rack itself, sending all the print jobs. We'll see. Geeking out lately. I haven't done this in a long time. This was the norm for me. So the norm was me tinkering and tearing stuff apart. And I've just been on such a mission to try to get things going with the 3D print business that I just haven't done any of that stuff. And I know you're probably thinking, why do you have Bamboo 3D printers if you're like a tweaking? Yeah, because I tweak stuff I want to tweak, not stuff I have to tweak. That's why. Even though, moving forward, looking at new printers, it might not be Bamboos. I don't know. Mailman's here. Gotta hurry up.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You appreciate it. All right, so we got the mailman taken care of. He's out of here. I've got my packages open so we can see what it is that came today. And this is some filament for testing purposes. So we've got this is deeply matte pink. I'm like trying to get it to focus on it instead of me. Focus on it. Okay, deeply matte pink. We got the deeply rapid PLA plus. We've got the deeply PLA plus. And then the last one is the standard deeply PLA. So I've got 4 rolls of filament. So there's going to be a deeply versus Roger video. And we're going to find out how this stuff prints. So we've made some progress on the MacBook, or I would say not progress, more like a roadblock. So after I initiated the restore process to restore the MacBook and reinstall the operating system, what I found out is during OS setup, guess what? It won't work with an external monitor. It only works with a monitor that's built into the computer, which no longer exists. Now, you think the operating system would be smart enough to go, hey, you know what? We're supposed to use monitor 1, but it's not here, so let's use an external monitor. Now, so I'm not really sure exactly what's going on, because it may be installing the software, it may not be doing anything. I don't know, but I can't see. So I'm going to leave it on and let it run and see if it completes the install and the screen comes back up. But if it doesn't, then, well, there goes our project, and the MacBook goes into the ocean, as technicals would say. We'll find out. Well, with some assistance with my friend ChatGPT, we were able to get around the problem. So I wanted to install High Sierra, so Command R during reboot would put it in recovery mode, and that would install the current version or whatever version came with the laptop. But if you hold Option Command R, then it will cause it to install whatever the newest version that this machine can support. And so far, that seems to be working, which is Ventura, and I'm not even sure where we are right now or how far behind that is, but it's working. So now I need to print out some products because let me see how much I have left. Hopefully I've got enough to print at least one, but I'm completely out of the one product that I sell the most of, which is a problem. And we do that in PETG, and I've got less than a half of a spool. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to transfer that over to the A1 because it has the 0.6 nozzle, and we're going to get some of those printed out. But this is my day thus far. Interesting, huh? All right, I'll be back. I don't think we're going to make it. Oh well, it was worth a shot. All right, so our headless MacBook is done. It's completely done, all the way updated and everything. Like I said, I hate this look, so I went ahead in CAD and designed like a docking station almost that it slides up into. Got a couple 3.5mm channels right there to clip down your cords and some storage on top. Now this is designed to print on its back. So there's a chamfer, and this storage is actually at an angle, and then there's a chamfer running up this way. So it will print on its back, and then the MacBook will just slide up in it and give you about a 10-degree tilt, and then it'll make it look nice and finished too. So I do have to take the back off, put it back on, because for some reason I didn't get the clips in all the way on this side, and it's a bulging. So I need to get that fixed, and then we'll get that printing on the X1C, and we'll see if we can get that done and test it out and see if it works. First prototype. All right, you can stop yelling at the screen now. No, I didn't figure it out until I brought it in to Bamboo Slicer and put it on the plate. So I went back into Fusion and cut it into 3 parts. All right. It's going to print. It's just going to be 3 parts. Yikes. You know how rarely I design things that are bigger than my bed? I didn't even think about it. I'm just like, I'll just design it. I'm like, wait a minute, this is 300 and some millimeters. That's not going to fit. I cut it in 3 parts. I don't know if that's going to work out or not, to be completely honest. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to send the print to someone I know that has a bed big enough to print it. And we'll go from there. But we'll find out. I cut it in 3 parts right at the dividers for the little cubby storage. So hopefully it works out. We'll see if we can glue it together. If it looks good, then we'll be cool with it. But if it doesn't look good, then maybe we have someone else print it for us. But anyway, I think that's it for the day, guys. We're going to print this out. I guess you'll probably want to see it, right? See the catastrophe that is going to be this thing. I get it. All right. I'll be back. All right. So here we go. It's done. You can see my cable channel worked out beautifully. Got my storage on top, and the laptop sets up in it about 1 inch or so. And I didn't quite get the angle like 100%, but it actually worked out. Now, because it was so wide, I had to split it into 3 parts. You can see right here's a split, right here's a split. So this is a piece, that's a piece, and that's a piece. If I had to say, did I make a mistake anywhere, it would be that I did not change the infill percentage. It stayed at 15%. And it used my entire roll of carbon fiber reinforced PLA. So in the middle of the night, I get a notification. My job is paused because it's run out of filament. I had to finish a job with just some regular black matte PLA, but it was literally just the last inch of the job, which you don't see because it's under the laptop. Oh my, these parts are heavy, heavy, heavy. So we've got a kind of a pin tray up here. And you can see it's got a nice curve to it, so no supports needed. Another little tray here, one here. And everything worked out very nicely. It looks very, very nice. It's a nice addition. I don't know. I probably will have to glue it together, I imagine. But other than that, I know it actually looks very nice. It's nice. A nice angle. I can see that sitting in front of a monitor and having my storage there. So yeah, I'm super happy with those results. What do you guys think? Jump in the comments, let me know. Is it cool to take, a formerly $5,000 computer, rip the monitor off, and do this to it? I think it's all right. All right, that's it for the video today, guys. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get a notification the next time chaos ensues. I appreciate you guys. Later.